from is there was a point in time where I made a pretty good financial investment that paid off quite nicely, and I suppose my error, my flaw, was thinking that it would just continue to rise ad infinitum forever, and I wouldn't have to. I could just coast, and it would be all good. But needless to say, I was wrong. And kind of how I attribute this to is like thinking once you get your dream physique or once you get in super good shape, you can just coast and you'll keep that healthy body for the rest of your life. That's just not the case. And the same with money. It's like even if you get to the point where you've got more money than you know what to do with, if you're not doing the repetitions, if you're not doing the sets, if you're not practicing the principles that got you there, it will all disappear before you know it. And it compounds. Just as I feel like money compounds upwards, it also compounds downwards. So you can gain money relatively quickly with the amount of effort you put in, but I also feel like you can lose it very quickly with the lack of effort you put in. So yeah, pretty well. Like I feel like a lot of blunders, a lot of errors when it comes to finances is just not taking it seriously. And to relate it back to the gym, a lot of the reason why people don't get in good shape is because they don't take it serious enough. They don't want enough. They think, oh, I'll just show up once or twice a week and do some measly exercises, and in X amount of years I'll be super jacked. That's just not how that works. And still eating junk food and all this stuff. Same thing with money. It's like, oh, if I just work a minimum wage job and invest in the whatever it is, one of those safe investments that a lot of people talk about. If I just do that, then one day in X amount of years I'll be super jacked or super rich or whatever the analogy is. But it's like, I feel like that's just not how that works. I feel like that's kind of like BS. It's like, and I guess it's kind of funny coming from me, from a 22-year-old, because it's like, what do I know, right? But I don't know. I live by my principles. I'll die by my principles. So if this is what I believe, you can take it or leave it. But I feel like I feel like that's kind of BS. It's like, if you want to see results, you got to take it seriously. And that's how I'm feeling about finances now. And I know I made a video recently called like why get rich and all that kind of stuff, and it was like questioning, oh, what's the point of getting rich when all you need is enough to get a house and support your hobbies and all these things. But it's like, without the desire to get those things, and without taking it serious at the very least, I feel like it's difficult to get those things. And I know I'm rambling on. But yeah, there was a point in time where I was very serious about money, where it's like that was what I focused on. That I put all my money into an investment, pretty well all of it, despite people saying I was like an idiot for it. They're like, oh, what are you doing? This is a ridiculous investment. It's very speculative, this, and this. But, and I hate to say it, but it's like, at least what worked for me is just not listening to other people when they try to feed doubts. When people try to feed you doubts, just not listening. Maybe you want to start a business. You'll probably hear a lot of, oh, this is ridiculous. Why bother? It's probably going to fail. 90% of startups fail. Kind of just got to ignore that. Kind of just got to be like, hey, just wait and see. If you're making an investment and people are telling you, oh, this is stupid, don't do this, like, why are you spending your time in this, trying to sow seeds of doubt? Just kind of brush it off and be like, oh, just wait and see. And if you stick true, stay true, and are persistent, it does pay off. But just remember to not get complacent, and to keep the principles that kept you going at the beginning, and keep them true for as long as you can. Like, for example, some principles for going to the gym is just being consistent, eating healthy, and pushing yourself. That's it. That's all you need to do. And same with money is like, spend less, invest more, don't sell. Like, that's it. Like, spend less, invest more, don't sell your investments. Or at the very least, put your investment into like real estate or something. And that's about it. It's like really simple principles. People try to overcomplicate it. It's really not that difficult. Literally just make money, put money in investment, and put investment into real estate. I haven't gotten to the real estate part yet, but I've gotten to the investment part. I was very close to the real estate part, but give that a few more years. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna leave the video at that. Pretty well just taking money seriously, because money is important. It is good, because you can benefit others' lives and yourselves with it. It's kind of like a tool. It's used to accelerate things, I feel. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do take care, guys, and until next time.